with me John 4:43 through 54. After the 2 days he left for Galilee. Now Jesus himself had pointed out that a prophet has no honor in his own country. When he arrived in Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him. They had seen all that he had done in Jerusalem at the Passover festival, for they also had been there. Once more he visited Cana in Galilee, where he had turned the water into wine. And there was a certain royal official whose son lay sick at Capernaum. When this man heard that Jesus had arrived in Galilee from Judea, he went to him and begged him to come and heal his son, who was close to death. Unless you people see signs and wonders, Jesus told him, you will never believe. The royal official said, Sir, come down before my child dies. Go, Jesus replied, your son will live. The man took Jesus at his word and departed. While he was still on the way, his servants met him with the news that his boy was living. When he inquired as to the time when his son got better, they said to him, yesterday at 1 p.m, the fever left him. Then the father realized that this was the exact time at which Jesus had said to him, your son will live. So he and his whole household believed. This was the second sign Jesus performed after coming from Judea to Galilee. Don't be deceived by the destination that doubt leads you to, but instead stay on the path that the promise brings you through. Thank you to Pastor J.J. Vasquez, who spoke on a similar word at Blue Church about along the way. I love how in this passage, the Lord and Jesus says to the man, when the man asked him, come to me, right? I'm a respected official, come to my house, lay hands on my son, heal him. And Jesus says, no, this isn't how I work. No, you have to have faith. And so go and your son will live. And growing up hearing this story, I always thought that was just a 5-minute walk, a 10-minute drive to the local grocery store and he would see his son. But it says here that it was almost a day's trip. And the miracle didn't happen when he reached his house and he saw his son living and his wife happy. But the miracle came on the way. It came as his servants were running and his doubt was rising. But instead of following the doubt, he chose to listen to the deliverance. And so I think that you need to do that as well. And so the miracle doesn't happen when you reach that place, but it happens on the way to it.